The pyramids of Giza, standing silently for over 4,500 years. Monuments so massive, so precise, so mysterious that millions believe humans couldn't possibly have built them alone. These ancient symbols have survived millennia. Every carving, every mark tells a story. But whose story is it really? Are these the records of an ancient civilization, or could they be messages from somewhere far beyond our world? But what if everything you've been told is wrong? Tonight we investigate. Two theories, one mystery. On one side, believers say advanced aliens descended from the stars. On the other, historians insist ancient Egyptians did it all themselves. Which side has the evidence? I'm your host for this investigation, and I promise you this. We're going to examine every major claim, consult the experts, and by the end, you'll know the truth. Let's examine the alien theory claims that have launched thousands of documentaries, millions of debates, and billions of views online. First, the precision argument. The Great Pyramid's base is level to within just 2.1 centimeters across 230 meters. Alien theorists argue this level of accuracy was impossible with ancient tools. And honestly, it does sound impressive. Second, the weight problem. Each stone block weighs an average of 2.5 tons. Some blocks weigh over 50 tons. The pyramid contains approximately 2.3 million blocks. How could ancient people, without modern machinery, move this much weight? Third, the Orion correlation. The three pyramids of Giza align almost perfectly with the three stars of Orion's belt. Alien theorists argue ancient humans couldn't have achieved this precision without extraterrestrial guidance. Fourth, the impossible math. The Great Pyramid was supposedly built in about 20 years. That means workers would need to place one block every 2 to 3 minutes, day and night, for 2 decades straight. Alien theorists say this is physically impossible. Fifth, the worldwide connection. Egypt, Mexico, China, Sudan, Indonesia. Pyramids appear on every inhabited continent. Ancient civilizations separated by thousands of miles, all building remarkably similar structures. Coincidence? Alien blueprint? These claims have gone mainstream. YouTube videos with millions of views. Documentary series on streaming platforms. Social media posts shared by celebrities. But here's the crucial question. Does popularity make something true? Evidence equals truth. So let's examine the evidence. Now the real investigation begins. Archaeologists have spent over a century excavating around the pyramids, and what they found tells a very different story. Ancient construction tools, right here in the Egyptian sand. Copper chisels are harder than limestone. When struck with wooden mallets, they cut clean lines through the rock. It's not fast, it's not easy, but it works. Experimental archaeologists have proven this technique again and again. Here's a breakthrough that changed everything. When you pour water on sand, friction drops by 50%. Ancient Egyptians knew this. We found paintings showing workers doing exactly this. Science, not aliens. How did they lift blocks hundreds of feet high? Ramps. In 2018, researchers discovered an actual ancient ramp at the Hatnub Quarry. The evidence isn't theoretical anymore. It's physical proof. In 1990, archaeologists discovered something remarkable. The workers' village. Barracks, bakeries, breweries, hospitals, cemeteries. This wasn't a slave camp. It was an organized community. Real people lived and worked here. Evidence shows pyramid workers were paid laborers, not slaves. They received bread, beer, meat, and medical care. Respected workers received honored burials. CT scans of mummies from the workers' cemetery reveal hard physical labor, compressed spines, heel fractures, joint damage. They received medical care when injured. This is direct biological evidence of human pyramid builders. Inside the pyramid, hidden from public view, ancient workers left graffiti. Team names painted on blocks. Friends of Khufu Gang, the drunkards of Menkaure. These aren't alien signatures. These are ancient construction workers proud of their craft. The Diary of Mirror describes transporting stones to Giza. It's a first-hand account from an actual pyramid worker. Written evidence exists. Here's something alien theorists rarely mention. The main limestone quarry is just 500 meters from the pyramids. Workers didn't transport most blocks from far away. They extracted them right here. Let's redo that math with accurate numbers. 20,000 to 30,000 workers over 20 years, working in organized shifts. Approximately 340 blocks placed per day across multiple teams. The timeline works perfectly. Dr. Martin Lehner, who has studied pyramids for over 40 years, states clearly, we have found the workers, their tools, their villages, and their methods. There's no mystery here that requires aliens. Dr. Zahi Hawass, former Egyptian Minister of Antiquities, adds, to believe aliens built the pyramids is to insult my ancestors. Egyptians were intelligent, organized, and capable. The evidence proves this beyond any doubt. Now, let's debunk these claims rapidly. Claim, ancient tools couldn't achieve such precision. Reality, copper tools cut limestone effectively. Experiments prove it. Debunked. Claim, humans couldn't move 2.5-ton blocks. Reality, 10 workers using sledges, ropes, water, and sand can move these blocks. Experiments have demonstrated this repeatedly. Debunked. Claim, perfect north alignment required alien technology. Reality, ancient Egyptians used stellar observation. A simple Merkit tool achieved accurate alignment. Debunked. Claim, such advanced technology appeared suddenly. Reality, it didn't. Djoser's Step Pyramid came first, then experimental pyramids, then the Great Pyramid. Here's proof of human trial and error. The bent pyramid changes angle midway because engineers realized their original angle was too steep. Aliens don't make engineering errors. Humans do. Debunked. Claim, the helicopter hieroglyph proves advanced technology. Reality, it's a palimpsest. One pharaoh's name carved over another. Overlapping hieroglyphs create strange shapes. It's damaged text, not a helicopter. Debunked. Claim, worldwide pyramids prove alien blueprints. Reality, pyramids are structurally stable. Different cultures independently discover the same physics. It's engineering logic, not alien architecture. Debunked. Final scorecard. Construction tools. Found. Worker villages. Found. Written records. Found. Building techniques. Replicated. Alien evidence. 0. The alien theory fails on every count. Let's take a moment to honor the real heroes of this story. Thousands of Egyptian workers whose names are mostly lost to history. They built monuments that would outlast empires. These weren't robots. They were people with families. After work, they went home with children, shared meals with neighbors, told stories around fires. Their humanity makes their achievement even more impressive. Modern engineers express genuine admiration for ancient techniques. What they achieve with copper and what amazes professionals who build skyscrapers today. Construction workers across time share something special. Ancient Egyptian workers sign their blocks. Modern workers sign bridge beams. Builders recognize builders. From pyramids to skyscrapers, from stone blocks to the International Space Station, human construction has evolved remarkably. As the sun sets over Giza, we're reminded of something profound. For 1,500 years ago, humans dreamed of touching eternity. They succeeded. Built by humans. That's a badge of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, the verdict is in. The ancient alien theory for pyramid construction is officially, thoroughly, completely myth-busted. Science wins. History wins. Humanity wins. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button. Subscribe for more myth-busting content. Ring the notification bell and share this with anyone who believes aliens built the pyramids. As the sun rises over Giza, casting golden light on monuments that have witnessed 45 centuries of human history, we're reminded of a simple truth. Humans are capable of extraordinary things. We always have been. We always will be. Human achievement, forever,